Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man and the Antz. We are back in Airport CEO, and this was just going to be a one or two look sort of short series, but Kapil very nicely asked to see a bit more of it, and I would do almost anything for Kapil. So here we are, we're going to turn this into a proper little series. So I have been playing a little bit of this in my spare time. Not that I have much spare time, but I have been playing a little bit of it. And I did set up an airport on the larger map, which is the 3x3, although you don't actually also get to see that to start with. And I set up a 2-runway system, which worked quite well. Didn't leave much room for expansion in the initial tile, but yeah, so we haven't really got the room to do what I did there, where I had the 2 runways sort of next to each other over here, but that doesn't matter too much, because apart from that, we're in a pretty good condition. We need to do something down here about this road, I think, because this system is pretty bad with having to stop and turn around to get onto it. So yeah, we're going to do something about that. I don't like that at all. We need to turn all of these into can we not turn it into a concrete runway or concrete roads or tarmac roads, I should say? I've been using tarmac for everything. So it throws me a little bit seeing it as grass. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But yes, we have a police station. We have the emergency services station. I'm assuming we have the vehicles for them as well. We do. Yes, we have one of each. Look at that. Wonderful. I am guessing we have security routes set up because that's part of the tutorial, wasn't it? How would we know? There is the one for the security guard, which just goes around the airport, which is perfect. I cannot see one for the police car. So let's set one up for the police car then. So if we start, what side of the road do they drive on? This side. So if we start like here, goes down here, goes along here, goes right the way up here, and then it's just going to come back on itself. Yep, perfect. That's that done as well. Yeah, aside from that, we have... I was just looking around just now. We have the medium aircraft permit on the way. The next thing we need to do is build a medium check-in desk. We're going to work our way towards having a full-on medium airport or medium runway airport going. Not entirely sure how we're going to do that at the moment. Not entirely sure how we're going to do that. I'm thinking we're going to have to, because the medium runway is actually longer than one of these tiles. So if we put the medium runway in like here, we could just build like a second terminal like here. And so what I want to do is get rid of these because they're not working, not where they are. Let's put in car stops. Oh, there we go. On this side, we'll do 3, and then we'll do taxi stops. 1, 2, 3. 2 bus stops, 3 car, 3 taxi. Let's do another couple of taxi, another couple of car, and we may as well stick in another bus stop as well. Another couple, that'll do, perfect. Right. Haven't left any spaces, have we? I just realised. So actually, let's stop all of that. We'll leave a space there for a bit of pedestrian road, and then we'll put in the taxis. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll put in a couple of bus stops, and we'll just do it like that. So then we need to put in some pedestrian sidewalk, which we'll put in there, there, and there, followed by some lovely medium crossings, which will go there, there, there. Now, what I'm thinking is, I do have construction workers. I was wondering if they weren't getting destroyed because there were no construction workers around. What I'm thinking is, we'll make this road at this point one way only. We'll bring everyone up, and then we'll bring the road along here, I think there, Yes, we're going to leave enough space in there. Then bring the road back down here. And over there. That's what I'm thinking. Can't decide if that's sensible or not, but that's what we're going to do, and then we'll make this one way up around here. The only thing is, though, they're going to be coming back onto the road on the wrong side, if you see what I'm saying. So maybe we're going to want to make it one way in this direction. And move all of this to the other side, which would make sense in terms of having it closer to the airport. Okay, right, yep, let's stop all of that. Let's get rid of all of that. And that for the moment. It's going to really annoy all the people that are around, but they're just going to have to wait for a moment. So we're putting a bus stop and a bus stop. It's not going to let us do the rest of it for the moment, so I just have to wait, have to wait. We'll leave these areas for crossings in, because we are going to have people coming the other way. And if we're doing this, in fact, is that road going to be in the wrong place now? Right, let's just cancel that a second. Just while I sort this out, and then we'll decide if we're going to bring the road down maybe a bit closer. Yeah, I think we probably would. We'll probably bring the road right down there, I think. So let's speed everything up a bit. We could probably look at doing as well is potentially increasing the... Oh no, we do have 6 people working on it actually, so that's actually fine. I was going to say we could get some more administrative staff, but we have plenty. Do we have like any janitors? We do have a janitor. Do we have a service technician? No, let's hire a service technician. They will just go around and we'll have Carol. They will fix like the... I was going to say the toilets and stuff, and I couldn't even see toilets. Yeah, they'll fix the toilets and stuff. Do we need another janitor? Because yeah, so they'll fix like this sort of thing here. The service technicians. I don't know about the. Is this the janitor? Yeah, so he's now cleaning this all up. Yeah, because it's disgusting. Yeah, okay. So he is doing some stuff. Maybe we will need another janitor because he does seem to be struggling to keep up with the work, doesn't he? Right, so this is all done now. So let's slow everything down a wee bit. I say it's all done. What's all this? I think this bit here, I think it's just dead earth. I think that's essentially what that is. We will just very quickly put in a sidewalk here because we're going to have one anyway. So we'll pop that back in. And then we shall have 1, 2, 3 car stops. 1, 2, 3 taxi stops, and then was it a couple more bus stops? How big are the buses? Twice as big. Do I need, what I'm thinking is, do I need another 2 bus stops? Probably not. If we do just another 1 bus stop, 1 taxi and 1 car, that will work. And then if we put pedestrian sidewalks in there, there, and there. Now what we could do for in the short term, possibly... I haven't had much success with this one-way stuff. It seems a little bit finicky, but if we just do like that, will that stop people crossing over? I want them to go all the way up and then come all the way down. I think that is actually working. Yes, that'll stop any bottlenecks coming in the road here. This bit here is a bit more of a pain. Because the trucks come up and when they want to turn in, they're blocking the traffic coming down. I don't think there's much I can do about that unless we move. We've already moved it once, but maybe we'll move it again. Does it have to be in a public area? Can it be past... Like, can it be just here? Where is the... No, it does say it has to be a public road, doesn't it? But we could just take like a little side road off here and just drop everything down there. I don't really care. They have to move a bit further to get anything. And what are we doing in terms of flight planning? Well, we do have the CEO and CFO to get more flights. Looks like we could probably do with a couple of things. First of all, the medium airport, or the medium runway, I believe gives you... Oh, it doesn't. I can't see what else is there now. So there's a different research then to get the medium ATC tower, which gives you the ability to have up to 75 flights a day, whereas we're on 18 out of 25. What we do want to do is, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Who do we have? We have Havana and Trinity at the moment, who are both very happy with us, which is lovely. What we would like to do is hire or sign a contract with another flight airline. It'd be nice if we could see accepted contracts. They're both 3 stars. So if we go for like a 1 or a 2, just to like give people a bit more of a choice. I do like the idea of Fly Penguin. We're going to sign Fly Penguin just immediately, without even looking. Not even going to look what it is. So yeah, what I had in my airport where I had the 2 runways is essentially I had 1 runway dedicated to takeoff, 1 to lift off. How did that runway get fixed? That runway was down to 50% when I started, because I remember I saw the skid marks there. Bad choice of words. And I thought, oh, that looks like it's... And I checked and it was on 51%. How did that get fixed? Does the service tech... No, the service technician can't fix it. That'd be crazy. I've got no idea how that happened. Yeah, so I had 1 runway for takeoff, 1 runway for landing. And then the stands connected to the desks I had specific to airlines. If we go back to the flight planner, you can here say this stand will only allow airlines from Havana, for example, or whatever. So yeah, so I had 1 stand per airline, and each airline had its own flight queue, and then there were a couple which were just like a bit of a free-for-all. Yeah, that worked out quite nicely. I don't know what that symbol meant, and it's gone now. There's some more there. What does that symbol mean? You would like to be a businessman. I don't understand. I just don't get what that means. Right. Oh, it's the police car. Is it actually out on patrol? No, it's just idling. So I think what we want to do here now is not that. We need the public road. Oh my word, twice, really? So we're going to bring this down here. What is this? What's a bench? I made a bench there for the bus stops, and it got left behind. We will... Where did it go? Sidewalk. Yeah, we'll put the sidewalks back in on each of these crossing areas. I'll probably have to put other ones in there. And then what we'll probably do is, I mean, this terminal is way too big for what it's doing. That's the other thing I learned in the other game that I did. Like, I don't need all of this space for this little bit over here. This could have been like half the width. You can see. Maybe we should just destroy it all. No, because you've got to mess around with the security and everything. No, we'll just have a small terminal for the medium stuff, I suppose. We have a shortage of 5. We don't have a shortage of 5 officers. We have more gates, but I don't really care if they're staffed or not. We have plenty to serve the people. I would like some more car parks. That is something I would like to get because they are quite profitable, I think. And you can see they do fill up quite a lot as well. So we do want more car parks. We will probably have to buy another square. Like I said, the medium runway, I'm pretty sure, is bigger than the square we have. So we'll probably have to buy another square. So if we buy like this square up here, have the runway on the side here, then we can put some more car parks along the top there. I don't know if that's good in terms of future expansion. Like if we put the runway there, that means we can't really expand out to the side without just deleting all of that. Unless we just leave enough room for one road to sneak down. Unless you can bring another road in. Can you bring another road in? A world entrance tunnel. Yes, you can. And that's what we have down there, isn't it? Yeah. Ah, so there it goes. It has to be like there. Okay. So we could just put in another entrance when we get another tile. And okay, that solves that problem then, actually. I'm not too fussed about that. The only issue we would have with that is that we'd then have to have... I mean, we need, if we look at the tutorial here, we need our own jet fuel, which I guess is going to need... yeah, jet fuel depot. So we couldn't use that fuel depot for the medium aircraft anyway. But I wonder if we could fit the runway like along there and just extend upwards. I'd still want this road doing this because I still want to have a one-way system where they come up here, they turn off, they go up, and then they go down. That's going to be the plan. I could, of course, just squeeze some airport car parks down here. Maybe then I had to put some crosswalks. That wouldn't be too bad. Crosswalks there and a zebra crossing there. Not a lot of traffic goes over to the side. Let's speed everything up a little bit. How is that R&D doing? 75. It's getting there. We've done very, very soon. I just also want to use the vending machine. That's the first time I've actually seen that. We also want to enable night flights as well, which I'm assuming we haven't got yet. Oh, we must do, because we are going up until to midnight, so we must have night flights. Right, so all of that's been built? Yes, it has. You can see this is actually starting to slowly disappear now, as the underlying grass starts growing back. Right, so they have finished all of that. So what we can do now is if we pause the game a second... Well, not pause, we'll just go back to real time. I'm never too sure what to do with these corner bits. Like that one we can do like that, but the rest of it's a bit like these two here. I'm really not sure what you would do. But we are going to do this. And we are going to do this. And then we're going to make this one here down as well. So all the traffic will come up here, it'll come along here, go up here, then it can go along to the car parks, or it can turn off to come down to these drop-off points here. And what we'll do is we'll put some more drop-off points. I suppose we could put them on this side. If we got like another bus shelter, or like, let's go for a car stop, for example. Yes, because if you look at where the arrow is, there's this little arrow here showing where they come into it. So even if we put a car stop down there, you can see the entrance arrow is still coming in from the bottom in this direction. It's a shame you can't change that, because that would sort of mean they'd have to come down and then go in, face upwards, and then cycle out again, which is what we're trying to avoid, really. So what we are going to probably end up doing is just putting a load of stuff on this side over here, where it's not likely to affect the traffic, which is exactly where these crossings and sidewalks are going to come into it as well, which would be lovely. I don't think we need that at the moment. We don't seem to be all that busy, really. So let's speed everything up again. I'd like to see more stuff on our stands. I suppose these are the commercial stands, aren't they? So they're relying on commercial flights being around, and we are unfortunately limited to 25 max commercial flights anyway. Oh, there's the police car doing its little route. It does a very weird thing down there. Oh, and it gets very confused, and then it goes back in. So this research is now very, very nearly done. I don't have the... No, I do only have the small ATC tower. Will the medium one fit in this little space, I wonder? It's quite a compact little setup we have. So another quick look here. So we need to build a medium check-in desk, complete medium aircraft, and build a medium runway, build a medium stand, purchase a stair truck, upgrade a small grass stand to concrete or asphalt. Oh, I can't. There we go. That should be that done. Yep. Hire a procurement director. What does a procurement director do? Assume administration? No, executive. Procurement director. You're not going to tell me what it actually does? No. Oh, it's like a shopping and stuff, right? And then do the jet fuel R&D and get all the jet fuel done, and then actually do a couple of commercial flights with it. Okay. Still saying we have a shortage. Oh, we have a janitor shortage now. I am going to hire another janitor now. I think our research is completed because we could see the little green dots down there were showing if we had new stuff. Let's get another janitor. We'll go for Teddy. And then we want to... Right, so we had new stuff in desks. We have this check-in desk medium, and we have a medium board-in desk as well, which looks quite fancy, doesn't it? And over here we have a medium runway, we have a medium asphalt stand, and a medium hangar. So how big are the... Is this a hangar? I meant to pick the stand, but I think I went for the hangar. But either way, the hangar is big. Twice as big as the existing ones. Twice as wide at least, not quite twice as long. How big are the stands? Huge is the answer to that. Twice? Yeah, twice as big. Or twice as wide, not quite twice as long. That is, yeah, I knew the runway was bigger. So if we take a look at the runway, yeah, the runway doesn't fit in any of this. So if we bought this, it's hard to tell because I can't even see. I can't zoom out far enough. Yeah, it's sizably bigger. Just trying to figure out how much bigger, but it's significantly bigger. So yeah, this is where we have a couple of options. Do we buy this square, put the runway along this direction? We can maybe just carry this road on along and have like a little terminal there for it. Or do we put the runway up here? I feel like if we put it up there, that could hamper any future expansion in this direction. So let's buy this one. Now, we are currently making £4,000 an hour. That's going to be destroyed by that. We are now minus £744,000 an hour. That's pretty bad. What we do want to look at is R&D. Where's R&D gone? Floor construction permit, remote stand, belt loader, extended commercial license. Medium ATC tower, that's what I want. That is what I want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. I've got 7, so we'll get 7 people on it. How long is that going to take? Quite a while. Should we get another administrator? May as well get the full 8 working on it, right? Because yeah, that's going to give us the option to have 75 flights timetable, which particularly when we get the medium runway in place is going to be really, really helpful. So I was going to chuck a save in as like a safety save, but maybe that's a bit too chicken. Maybe that's a bit too chicken. So we're going to put this in around here. Now, I probably want to leave a little space underneath in case we want to get a service road down there or something. So if we try and have it at least there. And we want to leave a bit of space on the side as well. Leave 4 tiles on the side. And like this one, like I say, if we try and line it up with that road. So I think if we go there, do we want the planes landing in that direction? Doesn't really matter, I suppose, does it? Nah. Right, so there is our medium runway down. So now we need to think about how we are going to... how this is all going to work. That's what we're going to have to think about. So we're going to need some runway ramps. If I'd left a bit more space, we could have potentially come down like that, which would give us some more space up there. It's a bit late for that now, isn't it? You can't stick them on the end, unfortunately. So we'll just put them here then. I would like to know how big a medium ATC tower is to make sure I leave enough space for an ATC tower. Now I'm thinking we're going to have to leave a bit more, like these ones here. As you can see, I think they are 2 squares wide. It's a little hard to tell, isn't it? If I go to the aircraft taxiway foundation. In fact, it's just one. It is 1 square wide up there. So we're definitely going to need more than that. If we do like the full 5, make them the same size as the runway ramps, perhaps? Probably, I feel like we should. So we need the taxiway foundation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which would look something like that. It doesn't leave us a lot of space in the middle there. We'll just have to see if that's enough, I think. And then we want aircraft stands, mediums, which go that way around. Now, now they look like they have like a ramp to get up there. So do we need to put an extra floor in our buildings to make that work? I don't know. Let's get rid of that a second, because we're not really paying any attention to sizes or anything, or spacings, I should say. What am I doing? I want the stand. Medium, thank you. Yeah, how are we going to do this? Bearing in mind we are going to want a couple of hangars somewhere. Maybe we'll put the hangars like... Hangars do also need to be connected to a service road. Maybe we'll just put like a hangar. Hang on, where's the service road for the... if we put the hangar like there. Oh, I see the service road now. Yeah, so that would work out okay for in terms of that, wouldn't it? So if we do that and then have like another hangar right over here, because this is for any vehicles which have got issues, isn't it? So it's the wrong way round. I was going to say we could maybe even tuck it over the side a bit more, but we do want to leave that space in case we want to put like a service road down there. I think that's a bit of a mistake I made over here, where I left very little space to get anything around apart from a fence pretty much. So we want the aircraft stands now, which go that way. We'll hope, I mean, fingers crossed, this fits lovely. Wouldn't that just be the greatest thing? It does not. In which case... we'll do that. So we have the gap in the middle there. For whatever reason. I can't think of any reason we'd need a gap in the middle, but we have one now. Then we're going to need to put a service road, joining those together and coming along there. At the very, very least, we're going to need that. I might put another gate on this side right here, sort of duplicate what we have there in terms of the services. I think that would be quite cool. So if we get a vehicle checkpoint... Of course it has to go like that, doesn't it? Slightly annoyingly. It will be once it's built. Or have I got it the wrong way round? No. I don't think so. No, because if it's the other way around, then it'd be, yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. And then we'll just do something like... Oh, that's slightly annoying, isn't it? So maybe we'll do something like that. Something crazy like that. And this is obviously costing us a huge amount of money, and we're actually pretty much out of funds. If I demolish stuff, which I thought would happen instantaneously, do I get the money back? Or is the money spent as they build it, in which case I'm probably in a lot of trouble here, because I'm going to get a whole... do they have... Under economy, you'd have thought. Fees. Oh, a CEO is required to do fees. Loans. Ah, we can take a loan. We could take a full £1.7 million loan. I might do that. We'll see how this goes. Looks like doing that did get us some money back. How much are the aircraft stands? They are 75,000 each. Right, let's get rid of a couple more and one of the hangars as well for now. Because that is unnecessary. Which means we are going to have to put in, for the moment, a service road going... We'll actually have to go all the way down there, but that'll have to do for the moment. That saved us hundreds of thousands of pounds, which is just brilliant. That's brilliant. I don't know if you can upgrade the taxis, you just have to build over them, perhaps. I don't know. And can the police car and the emergency services, can they handle stuff on this side as well? Or do I have to have those duplicated over here? That's the question. What we can also do, actually, while I think about it, is we can stick some more car parks in. I was just thinking there's probably a better way of doing that, right? We don't need to just expand all the way over the side. What we'll do is that. And we'll have a public road there. In fact, we'll do that to make it go all the way around because we're nice. And then we'll put a sidewalk in there. And there. And there. A little cute one. A little cutesy one. And then we'll put a couple of zebra crossings in. There and there. Excellent. Let's speed everything up a little bit. How is our research? I feel like we've been on standard time for quite a while. So 17% is actually a bit further than I thought it might be. So they're going to build all of this stuff here. We do need to, actually, do the taxiway path. And say that's going to go all the way there. And then up there. And then I suppose that one's already connected, but I'll do that just in case. Just in case. So yes, this is complaining it's not connected to a gate yet, but that's fine because we don't have a gate yet. So what I'm thinking is we will build... Maybe I should have had those up here, actually. I should have had them all together, shouldn't I? If you demolish something, do you get the money back for it? So we know these cost 75,000, right? Why can't I demolish you? Oh, it's not even working. So if I say demolish, and I have 440,000. And then we wait. So I'd like to see... We've got about half the money back. Okay, so that was a bit of a wasted experiment. Well, I think we'll just leave it with the 3 for now, then, maybe. So in terms of terminals... This is a bit of an interesting one, isn't it? So I think... We're going to come all the way along here. We'll make this just like a little 4x4 corridor to go all the way along. And then we'll have our main terminal building. Oh my word, that cost how much? Okay, we're going to need to take the loan. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to take the loan. I can't be messing around. Waiting for money to come in. We're just going to take $1 million loan. And we're going to spend a lot of that very quickly, I suspect. Yeah, I'm assuming that's going to be big enough. Oh my god, that's actually huge. That is actually monumental. And then we just want like a little bit extra. Just a wee bit extra, like here. To act as like the entrance. If we do like 25 by 15, that sounds like a sensible number, doesn't it? So the idea is then this will be like we'll have security like there, and obviously all this will be a secure zone. That's definitely way too big, but we've gone too far now. So suck it up. And then we can probably fit more car parks in like there as well, actually. Which I'm going to do, because I think car parks are quite a good source of money. So let's do that. Do we need to now worry about pedestrian crossing, though? Probably. So let's do... Oh, that's a bit of a pain. Oh, I'll send it down there. That's what I'll do. So I'll come down there and use that crossing, because I can't go straight across, because there's the bus stop there. Oh, no, I was going to put bus things, like... Oh, hold on. Yeah, no, I was going to have... Okay, no, we're going to get rid of all of that. So I was going to put more drop-off points and bus stops, wasn't I, along this side of this road. Because that's the side where they will be, yeah, looking to go into it. Can't quite see the money's in the way, but the cost thing's there. Okay. I think it's building walls where I did it in segments. Which I don't want. How's that research coming along? Be something good. 69%. Hey, that's not bad, actually. It's not bad, is it? Yeah, that's way too big. That's because I so zoomed out. I think it's like, oh, 4 square seems like it'd be a reasonably small amount. All we really need is like that much. And we've got this much. Yeah, it's about 3 times as big as it needed to be. But still, it's going to be a lovely, lovely looking airport, isn't it? And then we could also potentially get another medium runway down, like here. Just have like another long bit coming out of this side, and have another medium runway along there. That's our expansion goal, isn't it? Small runways, but I guess we're going to be stuck with this. I'd like to get another one in, but I've not left myself a lot of room. We'd have to buy this, I think, and then put it like along there. And then mark like all of these for commercial flights, and then the other runway, all the other gates and stuff we'd put in, stands, that's what I'm going for, would be whatever the original flight type was that I can't remember the name of. Right, let's connect those two up, because they're going to need to be connected. What are you complaining about? You have more than one vehicle checkpoint access, and they have to make sure they're connected to each other via service road. What? You can't have more than one checkpoint? Well, how would that work? Make sure they're connected to each other via a service road. So you can't have this. You can't have this. This isn't going to work. Is that what you're telling me? I don't see why it wouldn't, but it's obviously complaining about it for a reason. So I would have to delete this. No, I wouldn't, because the service road goes there. I'd have to delete that bit of fence. I would have to delete that, because I don't think I'm going to space to another service road in there. I would have to delete that, bring the service road up, bring the service road along, bring the service road down. Maybe if we get a bit of money, I'll do sort of what I originally said. We'll get rid of that and we'll bring the service road all the way down, all the way around like that, which is going to be ridiculous, but okay. We do need to get a fence in place, actually. So a fence across there, and then we just need a little bit there then. And that is the runway then entirely fenced off, because the animals don't seem to cross roads. Well, saying that, that's not going to work, is it? I'd put it there so that the... or maybe it will, I don't know. I'm not entirely convinced the animals won't be able to get through there. They might get blocked off. I think just to be safe, we'll just do that. Okay, so we need to put down a medium check-in desk. Can handle check-ins for any size. So... oh god, it's got belts on it. Okay. I've never dealt with any of this. I don't know what I'm going to do. The entrance is going to be on this side, isn't it? Do I have the check-in desks? I've got no idea. We'll just put them down. We'll just go for like... here? I don't know. Maybe we'll do something like... that, on the assumption that at some point we'll be able to belt all of that together. So we have check-in desks. We need at least one stair truck. Now all this stuff is just going to cost us money at the moment, but we're going to need it all at some point. Purchase a pushback truck we also need. And it costs £50 an hour, I guess. So let's order one of those. They're going to take a little while, not too long to get here at all, actually. Oh, I'm doing the research for the... oh, we've got the extended commercial license. Fantastic. What we need is the Jet A1 fuel, isn't it? So let's pop down the Jet A1 fuel. We can only have 3 people working on it, which means it's probably going to go quite quick, I'm guessing. So now we can build... no. Oh, it's the terminal foundation. Now we can build a medium ATC tower, which doesn't fit in there. And we can put it there, even though there's a fence there, so... would get in the way of the road if we were going to have one, though. Maybe we'll put it, like, here? Does it matter where it goes? That's a good question. Does it matter where it goes? So if we do put it down like here, we can always have the road going around it, can't we? Such a shame it doesn't fit quite in there. Such a shame. Okay, let's put it in there. What else do we have in here? So there was something else new. They still had the green dot on it. Runway ramps, aircraft stands, vehicle depot, parking lot, fuel depot. Oh, we've got the small Jet A1 now. Is that because we've already finished the... we have finished that already. Wow, that flew through. Floor construction permit. We're going to need that at some point, I think. What's a subway permit? Gives you permission to build subway stations to connect to the local subway. Yeah, let's do that. So we now have the Jet A1 fuel. We have a large weather station, which I will also purchase and put over here. We have a radar tower. Increases the maximum of daily flights. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be much good for us at the moment, but let's get it in there ready. Concrete tiles, and there's just decorations. So let's get the Jet A1 fuel depot down. Where is our fuel depot? We don't want to put it in there, do we? So let's put it like here. Where are these going? What are they? What's the Star Trek? Well, it doesn't have anywhere to go. Oh, we need a... of course we do need another. Vehicle depot. Which we'll put in... pretty much... we'll put it in there. And then we'll put the fuel in... we could put the fuel in there. Yeah, why not? Tuck it out of the way. Lovely. That's perfect. So that's all that. We need a procurement director, which we'll worry about later. It says to refuel 5 commercial flights, but how are you going to do that unless you've got the rest of this done, right? So, oh, I've been recording for way too long, actually. That's the first thing I've noticed there. Secure zone. We're going to need. We are going to need a staff zone over here, aren't we? But let's make all of that a secure zone. Is it a staff room or a staff zone? It's a staff room. Let's put a teeny tiny staff room in, like here. I'll even give you some walls, because I'm feeling lucky. Lucky? Feeling generous. We'll give you a medium door. You don't need much more than that. Put the door down there. And then we'll just pop some seats in. We don't really want to worry about having desks or anything. It's just a little staff room for people to go into. So in fact, I'll be super generous. We've got aircraft. We've got lounges now as well. Oh, I don't know what we're going to do about that. Well, one thing at a time. What I'm looking for is the we're obviously going to need a bathroom. That's not what I want. Is it under terminal? It is. I wanted the vendor machines. There we go. There. Okay. So now we've got a little staff area, a couple of vendor machines. That's good. We've got the secure zone done down here. We are losing a lot of money at the moment, but we are going to have a lot more flights coming in now, right? You're up to 33. Our flight schedule is pretty full. Probably the thing which is really holding us back is just having more stands available. There's not much we can do about that on this side because we can't purchase anything else there. Unless we got rid of that and just like dragged the taxiway across here. But that seems a bit crazy. Do you want to delay the... oh, hold on. What's going on? What's going on? That is meaningless to me. The stands are full. Why are they full? Yeah. Yeah? I don't get why they're full, though. Like, is something broken? This is a fairly simple setup. There's not really places for them to get backed up like that. And you can see there's no one like just queuing to get anywhere. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. But we're going to leave that there then anyway. So we have started ourselves on our journey. What are you complaining about? Well, the toilet's there. So go to the toilet. What are you complaining about? You don't have any energy. Well, there's vending machines. Get some stuff. I suppose there are no seats. There are no seats on on this side, are there? Let's put in a couple of aircraft lounge style, aircraft gate seats so people actually have somewhere to sit should they feel the need. That'll hopefully help that a little bit. What are you complaining about? An employee can't reach their designated... Who is it? Passenger service agent. Well, I don't get why you can't. Unless she's referring to these. Oh, crap. These desks have had flights scheduled to them. So how is it? HV116. Oh my word. Penguin and Havana are way too similarly coloured. HV116, cancel flight. Oh, it's too late to cancel. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we can do about that. So what about TA106? TA106. It's arrived, it's too late. HV669. Which I cannot see for the life of me. There it is. Yep, well there's not much we can do about it. And then if we turn that off, okay, there's one closed. And TA610. Yep, it's going to really peeve him off, but what can you do? And then we just have to wait for this to change to a different... I'm just going to say no to all these. So I don't know what that means. Ah, that's closed. That's closed. Right. So that's just stock flights getting assigned to that. What we will also do in the meantime... In fact, no, we don't need to worry about it. If they're just turned off, if we just make sure anything we build we immediately disable, we'll be fine, won't we? Right. Okay. Good. Good. So, what I'm going to do then, before I finish up, is just very quickly build a couple of extra parking lots, which I'm going to put 2 tiles across like that. Oh. Just to give us a little bit of additional income. So let's do that. And then what I'm also going to do is just get rid of that little extra one-way arrow there. Which gives us then a bit of space if we wanted to put anything else in. If we wanted to expand those downwards, we can do that as well. I think that's going to work out quite nicely. Cool. A cow got in. Where's my... Oh, hold up. That's why a cow got in. And we'll put a couple more gates in around as well, just in case anyone does need to get in or out. Yeah, so they must have come in over there. I don't know how you're going to get out now. Well, because there's a gap in it. Wonderful. I don't know how you two are going to get out. So what is that? That's the stair trucks just roaming around, just looking for something to do. Okay, we're going to leave that there, and we are actually making a little bit of money again, which is lovely. We have solved the problem with all the flights getting cancelled and delayed and everything, so that should now be sorted. What just cost money there? I don't know. What is that? I also don't know. Did the research finish? Oh, it did. I'm going to leave it there just so I know what I did. Otherwise I'll probably forget. But I'm assuming we'll have some other options. I thought it would pop in like here. Oh, there it is. Subway entrance. Efficient but costly way. What way is it? I really can't tell. So I think you'd have to put it down, then build a little bit of path as well. Maybe we'll put one down. Can you put it in the terminal? No. Maybe we'll just put one down there. That is the right way, and then we just put a bit of sidewalk there. And we've got a subway coming to our airport. Just for this little crappy little bit over here, really. But there we go. Anyway, let's leave that there. So we are well on the way to getting our medium airport up and running. We've got the check-in desks. Obviously, we need to get the security. We need to get the baggage done as well. I don't know how you do baggage. That's a whole new kettle of fish. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Conveyor belt system. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do about that. We'll probably find out that this is an entirely inappropriate shape for whatever it is we need to do, but we'll deal with that when it comes to it. So, hope you've enjoyed this latest part of Airport CEO. Say thanks to Kapil for asking to see a full series, because that means you will get to see a full series as well, you lucky people. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, all those good things. Don't forget I stream every Wednesday at 7 PM UK time, so I'll hopefully see you there to say hello. Otherwise, I will see you next time in Airport CEO, and as always, thank you very much for joining me.